They have no respect.
They should be thrown out of the neighborhood.
Disgrace.
My nerves on edge because I'm so hungry.
You think they fast? They don't care about the high holidays. They eat even though you're supposed to fast.
Grandma can't stand the radio next door.
It's awful. It's just awful.
Wait a minute, Dad, I don't understand. I thought that you're allowed to turn it on.
No, for 24 hours you're supposed to do nothing. You can't even turn on a light switch. Just sit and fast and pray and atone for your sins.
Well, how come they're not?
Well, what do they care? They're communists.
That's right. They don't believe in religion. Abe, go speak to them.
What, you want me to talk to them? I'd like to burn their house down, but I'm not allowed to light matches today.
If they don't believe it themselves, at least they should do it out of respect for the neighbors. It's terrible. They're Jewish, but they don't believe in God, just Stalin.
Well, I'm just going to go tell them a few things, that's all. Hey, listen.
What the hell are you doing?
Turn off the radio.
Huh?
We're praying in there.
Praying?
Yes.
What good is that? You should be working for the benefit of your fellow man.
It is a sin to work today.
It's a sin not to work.
Oh,
Are you going to pay for
please,
expense?
today is the most holy day. Can't you please turn off the radio?
Get off.
He's been there over an hour.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the radio's still on.
Better be careful. The daughter believes in free love.
Why do you say that?
You heard what happened to Mrs. Silverman? She couldn't sleep. She was up one night taking a cup of tea, and she heard a car pull up 3 in the morning. So, you know Mrs. Silverman. She always likes to know what's going on. So, she's peeking out her front door, and there's the girl across the street coming back from a folk singing thing with a tall colored man. You're not gonna believe this, Seal. She gives the guy a big, long kiss. Well, you can imagine how Rose Silverman reacted. She had a stroke on the spot. Her arteries hardened. The woman remained frozen, the teacup on the way to her mouth. They never saw anything like it at the hospital. I'm telling you, Seal, she was as stiff as a board.
Home.
It's about time.
Babe, they're still carrying on.
What'd you do there for over an hour?
Oh, I talked. Or should I say I listened?
Hey, you didn't eat.
I did eat.
Hey, we're fasting!
They're right. It's silly.
Oh, my God,
I mean, look, I should fast to atone for my sins. What are my sins? Who did I bother? The only sin is the exploitation of the worker by the bosses.
Did the daughter get a hold of you?
No, you see, the problem is not between man and some imaginary super being. It's between man and the owners of 90% of the world's wealth.
Hey,
Let me
what do you
explain.
mean, some imaginary super being? You don't believe in God?
Look, religion is the opium of the masses. That's the
Hey,
problem.
God will punish you.
No, God is not interested in me.
What's the matter? What is it?
Babe?
I have chest pains.
Hey,
Oh,
really? Goodness. Hey, are you all right?
I can't breathe.
No, stop it. Can't you?
Just relax. Just
Try.
relax.
Breathe out slowly. Hey, babe, I told you God would punish you. You see, I was right. This time, he was right.
All right, I'll get the doctor's number.
Well, maybe it's indigestion. What did you eat over there?
Some pork chops. And some clams. And chocolate pudding.
Babe, how could you do this?
And some French fries.
French fries? You ate French fries? You won't eat my French fries, but you'll eat the Russians, the commies' French fries? I'm gonna get him some bicarbonate. That's too good for him. He deserves an enema.
Oh, Seal.
Yeah, right.
Oh.